go, she's off. Pull forward. Alright, it's Monday the 17th of October. Finished the drilling yesterday. Drill's off. I haven't washed it because I might have to do some more drilling. Well, I'm done with the wheat, but we might be putting in some oats in the winter, so I'll leave it dirty for now. I managed to get quite a bit out with the bar, but I'm taking the tractor back to the other yard anyway, and that's where my leaf blower is, so I'll blow it out with the leaf blower, get it all nice and clean in there. It's a little bit muddy. We had like 10 mil of rain last night. Absolutely chucked it down. Should be a barley seed in here somewhere, look. Alright, little shoot on them. Cover them up. They'll be growing nicely soon. Alright, let's go back to the other farm. Foggy start to Tuesday. The sun shines up there. You can see all the wheat's up now at Farm 3. The dog's behind me. Walking the dog. Alright, so Tuesday morning's job is I've got the topper on. I've got to see if I can cut my way through this bush and then get into a field and top the field. No tractors have been in this field for years, so I've brought a little chainsaw with me. So hopefully I can cut my way in and top my way in. This might take a little bit longer than what I thought. I've been coming through with the buggy. There's like a little gap there that I can squeeze through on top. I'm basically just going to have to lean out the door and saw off, or stand on the roof or the bonnet and saw off these branches. You see what I mean? Look, I've got branches like this to deal with. Hopefully I can just pick them off with this little saw. Alright, so I took those couple of branches off, that was easy enough. I'm going to have to take some more off in a minute when we get in that far. I've got to try and drive across a ditch now, which ideally could do with a couple of sleepers in it, just to stop it being so deep. Let me see if I can lift this topper up a bit more. That's it, topper's right up now. Stick around to the end of the video, because on Friday I'm going to buy some Land Rover parts. I'm going to pick up an engine, a chassis, axles, so that'll be quite interesting to see. Right, I'm across the ditch, or the front axle's across the ditch. That's what it looks like from behind. I'll turn the topper on. Might as well top as we go, haven't we? Oh, PTO's rattling, because the topper's right up. Go forward really slowly. Across the ditch. Now I got to jump out on the bonnet and take these branches off again. I managed to get through. It was a little bit brutal, but we're through. We'll turn around and open it up a bit. This is the field that I've got to top. It hasn't been topped for years. See if we can top straight into this bush. Hopefully we don't pop a windscreen. We've done the back window last week. Don't really want to be doing the windscreen today. This is all like blackthorn and hazel. We'll have a couple of goes at it. We'll turn around and go back again this way now. I can see the light. It's looking good actually. It's actually easier than what I thought it was going to be. It's doing a nice job considering we got blunt flails. One of these trees around here somewhere, I'm going to put the high seat up against. Probably that one right there. That oak tree. And then I'll be able to see out across here. The ground's steaming over it, look. The sun's come out, it's lovely now. I am going out spraying in a bit. Just doing this for something to do until it dries up, I guess. Right, I'm done here. Let's tidy that bit up. There's a sparrowhawk or a kestrel up there, look, in the tree. I think it's kestrel. Yeah, let's tidy that up. That's much better. Half of it was brambles. That's how long ago it's been since it's been topped. It's all going to. It was all going wild in the brambles. At least we'll be able to use the field now. We can actually get in there. We have to do something about this ditch though. Even the dog's bored. Look. Spraying's not the most exciting job, but there's a lot worse jobs. I don't mind it. Spraying up's filling up's a bit annoying. But the actual spraying is quite good because you're not in the field very long. So yeah, Tuesday afternoon's job is putting on more pre-emergent chemicals onto the soil to stop the weeds from growing, just the wheat. It'd be nice when all these crops start coming up out of the ground and everything greens up. The whole farm's brown at the moment. The whole of farm 2 is brown. Apart from the rape, that's pretty brown though. The flea beetle have eaten all that, so that's a fail. I haven't used one of these for a few years. A gear stick. I've got to use the clutch. I don't think I've ever touched the clutch in my tractor before. We go forwards. So we're in a 155R or M. I'm not sure what it is. It's been on higher. Oh yeah, crikey, the clutch is a bit sensitive. Yeah, it's been on higher. There's the 8370. Looking shiny. Whoa, this thing is. And then there's the 5100 over there. So yeah, I've got to go and take this. I've just walked up to farm 3. We've got to take this tractor back to farm 1, and because it's getting loaded onto a lorry once I've sold it. The wheat's looking good in the sunshine. We have had quite a lot of rain this morning, but I'm not sure how much. I haven't looked in the rain gauge, but I'm driving really slowly because this has been washed and I don't want to get it like muddy water all over it. The cab on here is a select edition, and the one on mine's a what is it, ultimate edition. So there is one in between. I can't remember what it's called. It's got like different mirrors to mine. They're like 2-piece mirrors. If I pan round there, I'll cut to my tractor in a minute, and you can see the difference. I'm only driving down a farm track. I'm not on the road. Yes, I'm in my tractor now. It feels like there's a lot more space in this cab. I'm guessing it's a bigger cab. Better screens. I have just washed it. Well, I washed it this morning. And I'm going to put the hedge cutter on. That's Nick's job, do a bit of hedge cutting. I got a hedge cutter on. Leaving the topper on for a bit as well, because I've still got a couple of bits of topping to do. So yeah, I'm just going to quickly sharpen these flails up. They're not really blunt, but it's nice just to put a nice clean sharp edge on them before I start. Alright, so me and Dad have been on a bit of a road trip this morning. We've been to get a chassis for a 90 and some wheels and axles. Gonna dump it in here. So the plate is quite rusty chassis, but it needs a new rear cross member, and I'm gonna get the whole thing shot blasted and galvanised as well once I've done all the welding on it. I've got to get the engine mounts welded in the right place for the engine I'm going to get this afternoon. Plonk this in here, I guess. Gonna try and lift both axles in one go. Might work. Or it might not work. Hopefully it doesn't hit the Hilux. That's good to me. These should be pretty strong axles. They're originally Range Rover Classic axles, and then they've been rebuilt by Bowler. They've been rebuilt and reinforced by Bowler, so they should be plenty strong enough. Came with a spare wheel as well, a couple of spare rims. And now we've just been and got an engine as well. Engine and gearbox. It's a Cummins 5.9 EBT. So I've heard it run, not for long, but because it didn't have any coolant, but it sounded good. It's going to be like scrap heap challenge in here this winter, getting this lot sorted out. Put it on the pallet so it's a little bit higher to work on. She's heavy, that's for sure.